Morning guys. So it's New Year's Day. Happy New Year to everyone. And today we are going to go and get a few orders. I'm currently in the city centre at the moment. I've just dropped my partner and daughter off. They've gone out for a little wander around the city centre, and I'm going to go do a few jobs, and then they're going to call me back and I'm going to come take them back, and then we're going to drop them off, and then I'm going to go back out to work. But let's see what this new setup looks like, if we can get some cool footage while we drive around Leeds today doing some deliveries. Let's get going. So we got our first job. We're going to Go Puff, which is sort of a grocery outlet factory place, and that's going to Farnsley. So it's about 6 miles, I think, altogether, 6-7 miles, but it's about £8.50 the job. You'll see it in a minute. Right, let's get going. We're at Go Puff. Let's go and pick up our order from here. Like I say, it's like a factory sort of place. Got our order. Currently driving through South Leeds. I think I'm going to have to do something about the camera because it's very shaky. I'm going to have to get a different mount. I think the one I've got is a little bit too... hopefully it won't be as bad in edit. We'll have to wait and see. This turned out to be a good job. So yeah, £8 something, and I'm only doing about 5 miles overall. So we'll take that, and hopefully where we're going to end up, there'll be more jobs to go as well. What did you do for New Year's Eve? I just stayed in. I think we were asleep by 10, but definitely heard the fireworks, so when they start popping off, you know it's midnight. So that's our first delivery down. Customer was very happy to receive their goods. The trouble is, it's a very tight road, so we're doing the old reverse-a-roo down the whole road. But luckily, after years and years of doing this, I've had to get myself out of the tightest spaces known to man. So I've become quite good at reversing. I shouldn't get too complacent though, but I say I'm pretty good at it. Apart from that time I reversed into a skip. I wasn't very good at it then. We've just had another job come through. We're going to the White Rose Centre, which is a big shopping mall in the south of Leeds. And we're going to pick up the Greggs. Now it's £8.52, it's a double order. It's 8 miles overall. So it's not perfect, but it's still my average. I try and do £1 a mile if I can. Sometimes beggars can't be choosers. So yeah, we're gonna go do that one. Off we go to the White Rose. I must admit, it is lovely out today. Roads are clear. If every day was a bank holiday, that would be sweet. I've never delivered from this Greggs before in White Rose, so I think I have to park in one of the main car parks. Normally I park in a, they've got specialised bays for delivery drivers around the back of the White Rose, but this one, the Greggs, is at the front of the White Rose, so I'm going to park in the normal pedestrian places. You'll see when we get there. So we've picked them up. We're off to Beeston, South Leeds. Let's go. One delivery down. Second one to do on this double order. We're going back to Upper Wortley now. So let's get on it. Right, double order done. I forgot to get a screenshot, but we just had another order come through on Uber, and it was it's a double order, but it's £10 for 7 miles. So perfect. More money, less mileage. That's what the game's about. Keep the car running strong and keep the money topping up. Right, first one is Sainsbury's Farnsley. I think I've got an idea where that is. So let's get on it. So this order is a double one, but it's for the same person, which is the best kind of order because you only go to one final destination, I guess. So we just picked up from the Sainsbury's you just saw, and now we've got to go down to Kirkstall and pick up from Iceland Food Warehouse. So that's why it's a double thing. I'm guessing Iceland didn't have any cling film because all I picked up from Sainsbury's was cling film. But hey, let's keep going. Right, that's both the orders got. Now we're going to Farnsley, I think, again. I think that's where the drop-off is. I'm not sure. But I do know it's New Year's Day. And I do know the roads are clear. And that makes Dan a happy man. Right, let's go. Done and done. Right, little sip of water, always good to stay hydrated. We're going to Farnsley Co-op now. It's only a £3 job, but it's only like 0.7 miles. So, like all told to the customer as well. So, it's right nearby. It's just an easy £3, and it's low mileage, very low mileage. So off we go, Farnsley Co-op. I don't know what I was thinking. It's not Farnsley and it's got Co-op. It's Pudsey and it's Sainsbury's. And I can't even say I'm hungover. I haven't had a drink in 13.5 years. We got the goods. We got the goods. Go, 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 go. Right. That's that job done. Just had a message from my partner. So I'm going to go back into town now and go pick them up. We've done well so far. I'm not sure how much we've earned, but I think it's around the £30 mark. So that's really good. I'm happy with that for now. Let's go pick everyone up and I'll speak to you in a bit. Right guys, we've dropped off my partner and my daughter. I've had a little sandwich to eat, a little bite to eat at home, which was nice. And now we are off again, and we've got a Co-op delivery just round the corner in Chapel Allerton. So we're gonna have a little drive there now and pick up the next order. It's quite hard sometimes to get re-motivated when you've been home and you sit down for a sandwich, but we're gonna do it. Off we go, see you in a bit. So I forgot to get a screenshot of the cost of this, but I'm getting about £4 something in about 2 miles. So again, good money per mileage ratio there. We've picked up from Co-op in Chapel Allerton, and we are off just up the road, about a mile up the road, into Moortown. I'll see you there. So that's that one dropped off. We are now going to Headingley to pick up a food order from a restaurant called Fat Hippo, and it's paying £5 something. I keep forgetting to take screenshots. I'm not used to it, so I need to get used to doing that. So that's where we're off to now, off to Headingley. I'll get some footage around there so you can see a bit of Headingley. Cool. Right, we've got the order from Fat Hippo. It's a big one as well. New Year's Day treat for someone, I'm sure. Off we go. We're going back towards my house actually, around that area. So we'll definitely get more orders. They're coming in thick and fast today, as would be expected on New Year's Day, when everyone's probably a little bit worse for wear maybe. Anyway, I'll see you there. Alright, we've dropped that one off. Now we're going to a Deliveroo hot kitchen. So that's where loads of restaurants hire out Deliveroo hire out a big unit, a big factory sort of unit, and then loads of hot kitchens have their own little kitchens there. So we're going to go do that. It's a double order. It's paying £10.45. I've taken it. I think the mileage to money ratio is good. I need to double check, but because it's such a high paying order, it just felt right to do, seeing as where I'm going to, so it seemed right. So once I've finished it all and I've delivered the last one, I'll tell you how many miles I've done. Right, we got those double orders from the hot kitchen. Now we're just on our way to our first drop off, and this was 3 miles, so plus what when we first got the job it was 2 miles, so it's 5 miles so far, and then we'll see what the last drop will be. I've got a feeling though it's going to be under 10 miles, so which means a good thing. I'll just get a bit of footage. We're in Chapel Town at the moment. Right, first drop off done, and I've worked out the mileage. It comes to about 8 miles altogether. So for a £10.45 job, 8 miles. Glad I took it now. We're in a lovely part of Leeds at the moment, right by the park, by Roundhay Park, which is probably the nicest park in Leeds, or the most popular. I don't know, I haven't lived here long enough to be a judge of that. If there's anyone from Leeds that ever watches this, maybe you can decide. Right, we're on to our next one now. So we're off to Crossgates, which is East Leeds. So I shall see you when I get there. The weather's beautiful at the moment as well, so that's a thumbs up. Right, all done. Another one's just come through as well, as you can see. I better check on that. Oh, we got our first tip of the day from a order we did earlier in Pudsey. £2 something tip. So if you lived in Pudsey and you watched this for any reason in the future, thank you. Right, let's check this Deliveroo order we got. Right, I checked the Deliveroo one, and we've got a £4.85 order from Burger King, and it's going just down the road. Overall it is about 2 miles, so happy to do that. Happy to take that one on. Let's go see the king of burgers. We're off, and I've got a tip for this one already, a £1 tip, which is very appreciated. I need to actually say how thankful I am for when I get tips, because a tip can be the difference between me finishing like an hour earlier. Like, it's that big of a difference. Like, even the smallest little tips, they all add up, and they really mean a lot to me, so I always make sure I thank everyone. Unfortunately, Uber don't tell you you've got a tip until like later on in the day, but they've got a little send thanks for tip option, so you can press that, and that alerts the customer that I've said thank you. But with Deliveroo you get told before, so I get to tell them face to face, which I like doing, because like I say, it means a lot. They really do mean a lot to me. So right, on to the next one. we've got a cheeky co-ops order as well that we're going to do. So we're going to get that done. Got added on another £3.30. Good job I picked up that extra order because there's a £2 tip on it. So it turned into a £5 extra thing, which is great. Chuffed. So we're just on our way to do the second one of this double drop. Starts to get a little bit lighter now, I think, in the evenings, which will be nice. When it gets dark very late, when it gets dark very early, I'm not a massive fan of it. I definitely prefer delivering in the summer when it's nice and bright in the evenings. I don't mind the dark, it's just a bit more tricky to drive in. It definitely feels a lot nicer to drive in the daytime, doing this job anyway. So yeah, off to this car drop. This might be one of my last drops now. I think I'm going to call it a day soon. I'll tell you how much I've earned at the end of it all. So on to this last drop. Hey guys, it's getting really dark in here now, and my camera's not very good for darkness, so I was on my way home and I've picked up an order on the way that way, which is perfect. £6.91 I think it was. I did take a photo of it, I'm pretty sure, so it should pop up here. I'm learning video editing, so hopefully it'll come there. Right, so we'll go off to do this. I think this will be my last one then. It's dark and it's raining now, so I think I'll go back home after this, have some dinner. But I'll let you know what we've earned and stuff at the end of the video. And yeah, it's been a good New Year's Day. It's been very productive. I've done well. I'll speak to you in a sec.